We all know why we're here right now. You know what has to happen, so send your little mommy and daddy out of the room. Now let's talk about some content. You know why I'm especially talking about it right now. Let's cut all the bullshit. You know exactly why I love talking about this show especially, and what the only main reason, of course, that is of course important about this is because I enjoy the actual fitting story and the content that is put onto the table. Okay, one, fuck you. I'm gonna say that straight away. Ain't my fault, it's a win-win. I mean, I get to see pussy and views. Can't deny that. I mean, let's cut the bullshit that this is probably gonna be a review. This is gonna be 110% like this thing. Uncensored, uncut, unraw, all that beautiful shit right there going into this, because I can guarantee you for a start that you ain't here. You want to know what I think about this shit like that, what like transpired, and let's get the first thing important around this, and that's the first half of this episode, because Jesus Christ, like, were they serious with this shit? So let's set this up, right? Rito, you know, just chilling. He's like, yeah, I'm in bed like that, man. Like, it must be nice being for like 4 seasons worth of not getting a bitch. Like, fuck you, Rito. I didn't even see second season of fucking like Darkness, but I read the manga, so I know where that goes. And you get to see Nemesis, which is the first time I've actually seen her in an anime format. I'm like, you know what, a voice actress, she fucking nails it. Like, that's pretty much what I expected to hear from Darkness anyway. And like, coming throughout this, like, also as well, no panties, no pantsuits, any of that shit like that. Like, and coming on right on top of him, and it's like, I want to hear scary stories, and she's like literally grinding him. Like, at this point, Momo's in the closet, and I'm seriously here. It's like, why Rito has not like just decided, right, I'm getting Lala, you coming upstairs right now. You like you know, get all the fine bitches in the series. It's like, fuck it, orgy. Like, I genuinely like get Tearju in there. Like, you know, get Tearju, because we all know she's one of the best girls, and that fucking nurse. More on her later. But pretty much her and Momo have like this, oh, let's tell scary stories, and they like to each other, and like Rito's like, I just want to go back to fucking bed. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. If you literally don't fucking me, fuck off. It's just the simple fact of him, and it's like, okay, let's tell the scary story, which, by the way, isn't even scary. I like Darkness's version a lot more, where she just decided to say, fuck it, I'm just gonna get into this scanty, slutty outfit, just gonna grind, and it was like, to get these plants, which, this is the most, like, how I'm like, why is this just not a hentai at this point? Like, it just generally should be. Not because, like, of the content that's there, it's just, like, how they're trying. I swear they up it in every OVA, how they just try and just make it so obvious to, like, if you don't even know, like, the plants, literally Momo got them out, and it's, like, literally jacking. She's literally jacking them off, and it's like, what do you think came out of them? Like, what is that? It's like, oh, it makes my skin feel so smooth, and everyone there's got a grin, like, on that screen, like, oh, like the stuff I've got to give you, like skin smooth, like, it's like, bitch, like, there's literally nut busts all over you. Like, literal nut busts of plants, and it's just like, you know exactly that, and rubbing it on Rito, I mean, like, how is this guy not just, like, how is his blood pressure just not raised and just not gone there? He's just there like, like, oh my god, Rito, oh my fucking god, what the fuck is the matter with you? Like, you got too bit, like, I don't really care for, like, Nemesis like that, at all like that. Like, I kinda like the badass bitch thing, but, you know, body, she looked a bit too underage to me and all that, and I've never really cared too much for Momo, like, because it's like, I've always been more Lala, like, on my side, but it's like, you coming from there, and like, let's say that, yeah, these two bitches are attractive like that, they're on you, and it's like, what does Rito do? He just panics. And then his sister, which isn't related by the way, comes in, sees this shit, and then also, you know, Darkness bounces, and it's like, oh no, I got my skin smooth, coloured in jizz, because she fucking jacks it off as well. And then it's like, can you just be at this point, Rito, have some balls, have some fucking El Nutsos, like that, and just say, yeah, you want to join? I'm surprised with the most sexual tension that these characters have got between each other. I'm surprised that he just doesn't wake up every morning and just pounds anyone in that house. I generally am surprised he just doesn't do that to get rid of the sexual tension he's been feeling. Like, from 1 season, 2 seasons, 3, and even 4, you got 4, like, which 2 of them, let's be honest, they're more fucking ecchi than the others, but it's like, going to season 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, and then not even counting these OVAs, not even counting the original To LOVE-Ru's OVAs, and like, you got 7 of these? How has this guy not died? Like, does he never fucking, like, if he never jacks off like that, and like, this guy must be, like, if he ever does at this point, like, the river, like, the blood, like how Moses cleaned the river, like, that's what he's gonna do. It's generally what's gonna happen with this. Now, getting into the second part, because that was like, there was like 2 chapters, I'm guessing, and I think I remember the second part of this, but, like, I haven't read the manga in a long time, but I occasionally just randomly read a chapter or something like that out of fucking boredom. This one, they're like, oh yeah, the nurse needs out. Like, the first thing like, my eyes went up, I was like, because I'm here, like, I'm like, oh my god, fuck you, Rito. And I'm like, okay, the nurse is always the best character in this, because she is the biggest MILF. She is MILF City, son, like that. Like you go up with like some Suplex City bitch like that. She is MILF City, because oh my god, she's always hot. And then she's besties with Teju, and Teju is like a fucking sexy ass teacher like that. And she's a bit shy. And she's blonde, you know, I do have a little thing for blonde. Although I'm not the biggest on blondes, but it's like either or and all that. Just like I can't, like, you can't deny, like, already mixing that and the nurse outfits. I'm not a nurse, man, but it's like, it's working, but it's like, oh, let's get Rito in here as well, and of course, got to transform him to a nurse. I generally don't get that. It's like, the people that are like, oh, wow, fucking Rito's super hot like that, and I'm like, that's a dude. So, it's like the same thing with, like, around my half, I can't get with that shit. Like, it's like, come on, it's the fucking dude down there. And then, like, I don't know, like, after a while, after some stupid, like, doctor shit, you know, all that stuff, like, they go downstairs, and it's like, oh, like, funny enough, there is a tiny bit of story in this, the tiniest grain, and all of this time, it's like Yami trying to thank Rito after everything that happened. I know what exactly with the whole, you know, Golden Darkness situation. I guess they did that in the last season, and, like, they did that stuff, and then not even included, like it was trying to apologise, which she didn't in the end, because she couldn't, because, you know, that's just how it is, always something interrupts. And then this robot getting away, and then it tries to wrap him up, boobies, you know, cuts the clothes off, all that glorious shit. And Rito transforms back, and he's naked, and then Yami just gets a full, just waft of that dong. So I'm like, this is what happens. Like, I'm surprised he isn't dragging that thing at this point. The amount of probably, like, she's got stored up there, just waiting to blow. It's like, damn, she went red after seeing that shit. But it's like, I'm just generally shocked. It's like at this point, it's like, just, even this is just saying as a reviewer perspective, like, and trust me, this isn't a fucking review at all, trust me. Like, this is the one thing I've never, like, I guess it's just that's how popular To LOVE-Ru is, but it's like, especially the Darkness series, it's like, they always keep doing these OVAs after so many years, like, they keep pumping them out, like someone else should be in this series pumping something out. Like, when you come to this, why didn't they just use these as, like, an anime? Like, maybe an OVA or 2, or even 3, pushing it. But I feel like how much, like, content they got here, and all that, and obviously I'm sure they got enough to do another season already. It's like, why didn't they just do that? Like, it's just make multiple seasons. Like, you'll garner more attention on the TV than you will the manga sales like that. But I guess that's just another way to promote the manga, and I believe they do it, like, every volume at this point. And, like, the guy always just does a mass amount of chapters, but I'm just surprised at, like, how long this series is at this point. I think it's longer than the actual original To LOVE-Ru, so it's like, I'm surprised he just hasn't ended it, just said, fuck it, there you go, because at this point, it's like, don't you get bored of these characters? Like, don't you generally get bored of, like, drawing these characters, like, every month and stuff like that? So, I don't know, that's just fucking me, but, like, we're not, like, I ain't getting no scores, I ain't getting no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, none of that stuff. Like, yeah, it's just thoughts, just going in, just having a laugh, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. A bit of a change of pace from, like, all the serious seasonal stuff I'm doing, like that, so it's a nice change, right? So, if you love content as much as I do, then you know where to like, you know where to subscribe, and all that stuff. If this is your first time seeing my channel, I am sorry. Like, I am sorry. This is the first one you've had to witness. out of my channel, but hey, trust me, I do serious shit, but it's like, I thought this would be a fun time for everyone, and I'm pretty sure after the end of like seeing this OVA, if you just heard me and then went to see the OVA, then you're probably not gonna last long like that. For some reason though, I was more laughing through this OVA, like just laughing off them, like just how stupid Rito is, and it's like, then actually thinking it. Trust me, I'll probably look at it later, trust me, like that, but it's like, at this point, it's just like, just make hentai, like, whoever does To LOVE-Ru, just make hentai at this point, it's just, there's no shame, like, there's no shame, you know you want to do it, but that's all from me, so thank you much for watching as always, and I will catch you guys next time.